You most times feel older than your age. I want us to be very interactive today. I want to be reading your comments. If you are not here, you are not. If you are not, I'm not seeing your comments. You are not here. If you ever feel older than your age, you feel life is making you responsible from your young age. You feel more responsible than your peers, than your age mates. You feel tired without understanding why. I am feeling tired. You feel worried suddenly. You feel just bitter suddenly. You just feel I'm not myself suddenly. I want you to stay. If you are someone that always feels that life has made you mature while you were very young, you became an adult before you were an adult, I want you to stay. I'm teaching this here not because I want to talk, but because I want to bring out and I want to bring your remembrance. This is not mind remembrance, this is soul remembrance. I want few of us here today and those that will come across this video to wake up and remember who they are, so they begin to free themselves from life's weights. If you are here because truly, like I always say, I don't always feel like teaching because I want to teach. I teach because this is a message that the Spirit of God wants you to understand. So I'm teaching this because many of us, or many of you, have been carrying weight that was never explained to you. There are so many weights that you have been carrying while you were little, right from your early stage, and nobody has explained this weight to you. They all call it, maybe it's family problem, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. You have been told to be patient when you are feeling that I don't think I'm like my age mate. I think faster than my age mate. I think differently. Things that moves my mates, my peers, does not move me. I prefer commitment than just, mere excitement. Yes, I feel more responsible earlier in life. And you are always being told that you have to be patient. You have to be spiritual. You have to be strong. But nobody has ever explained to you why you are having this feeling. Why do you feel older than everybody around you? Why are you the only sibling among your brothers and sisters that thinks differently? Why are you you are the last born, but you behave like you are like the firstborn? You are the middle born, but you take responsibility of the firstborn. You are the last born. It looks as if you are the mother and the father of your siblings. You matured earlier in life. You carry responsibility of others. You sense emotions of others. You carry emotional weight of others. You find yourself in places or with people that used to make you feel like you are obligated to serve them. But all these feelings that you have been having, all you have been taught is be patient. Badura. Make sure you are strong. But nobody has explained to you why. I am here today to explain to you. And I'm going to help us. I don't like to beg, sorry. I'm going to tell some of us that are here, please let us share, like. Those of you that share out our live program, please do well to share it out. Thank you so much. So tonight, this is not a mere motivational talk. I'm not a motivational speaker. This is a time for you to identify who you are and how to start living your life. And that is why I wrote up here, are you an old soul? Are you an old soul? If you have heard something like that before, I want you to type it in. If you have heard something like that before, you have been told that you are an old soul. Your soul carries a lot of remembrance. Your soul carries a lot of sensitivity. Your soul carries a lot of responsibility. Some of you are not really delayed. You are just being designed. You are just being prepared for your what? For your greatness. Some of you experience delay in marriage. You experience delay in finances. You experience delay in so many things that your other peers are enjoying, and you be like, why is my own different? Why do I feel different amongst my mates? Because the moment you are not aware of yourself, there is always every chance for you to self-doubt. There is always every chance for you to doubt yourself, to feel left out, to feel out of place, to feel that you are not human, like you are an outcast. Even in your family circle, within your friends, is like, just leave me. Why is he always feeling like this? Why is she always feeling like this? So if this resonates with you, I want you to sit back. You are not meeting me tonight by accident. You are meeting me here tonight by design. By what? By design. And I want you to sit back and begin to type into the comment section, old soul. Hashtags old soul. Hashtags old soul. So the topic for tonight's declaration / teaching hour is, who is an old soul? Who is an old soul? Hashtag old soul. Yeah. Let's type it in. Hashtag old soul. Yeah. The question should be, who is an old soul? Because clarity comes from awareness. And when you are aware, you begin to heal. You begin to stay away from self-doubt. You begin to grow from within. You begin to, by yourself, clear away every sort of pressure that you have placed upon your life. An old soul is a soul who has cycled through multiple layers of responsibilities. An old soul is someone, is a soul, not someone, a soul that has cycled through what? Multiple layers of what? Of responsibility. Entrusted with human weight, emotional weight, spiritual weight, family weight, destiny weight. And that is why, if you are carrying this particular soul that I call the old soul, you will always feel like you are different from everyone. You would always feel that there is a connection you have with your ancestral spirits. You are the only one your grandmother is going to be coming to in your dream. You are the only one that will dream of your dead parents. You are the only one that will dream of those that are dead in your family, sending you information, giving you, messages. You begin to see that humanly you are not really, you don't feel connected to your peers. You feel older in your speech, in the way you relate. You are very different because your soul is advanced. Your soul is not a child. Your soul has traveled multiple layers of existence, multiple layers of responsibilities. You find yourself that you carry emotional weight. You feel a lot. You are too emotional. You carry people's pains a lot. You feel that you are obligated to always be responsible for everyone around you. You feel responsible for people, your families, or anybody attached to you. You feel like their mother, like their father, like their big auntie, big uncle. An old soul is a soul who has cycled through many layers of responsibility. And also is someone who does not only remember himself, but most times they remember their past lives and they see it as patterns, consequences, or truths. If you are an old soul, you recognize that sometimes you'll be like, oh, I think I've passed here before. I think I've seen this before. This person seems familiar, and logically you have not seen that person before. You have no connection with that person physically, but something will be telling you that I think I feel drawn to this person. I think I know this person. Patterns feel familiar to you. Some things happen and you'll be like, it's as if I've seen this thing somewhere before. You are always finding yourself in some areas, in places with people. You begin to experience some consequences in life that you are not supposed to carry. You begin to carry responsibilities that you are not supposed to carry. As an old soul, you always feel older than your peers. Even as a child, the way you speak, the way you respond, the way you communicate, the way you sit. Your place, you don't like to play with your mates. When they are playing with sand, you'll be like, why are you playing with sand? When they are playing or joking, why are you joking like this? Everything does not, you are not in that set. Oh, sini set you want. So you always feel like, what are you doing? Okay? You always feel like, I've seen this before. Even when logically, like I said earlier on, you have not seen this thing. You are not easily impressed. I'm trying to define and explain this. Then I will go into where I'm going to. I'm not just saying this to make you feel, oh, this is me, this is me. I'm going somewhere. As an old soul, you are not easily impressed by anything. What impresses you is connection. What impresses you is connection. What impresses you is commitment, not just excitement. As an old soul, people like to dump their problems on you. You attract people that are damaged. It's either they have character damage, attitude damage, emotional problem, one problem or the other. You find out that people are always needing you, because when they come around you, they receive a particular clarity and peace in their life. As an old soul, you recognize that instead of something bad to happen to this person, you'll be the one that will fall into that web. And because the universe already understand that you have the capacity to face battles, because your soul is what? Is trained, is learned. And also is most times being mistaken for someone that is too serious. You are always too serious. But it's not because you are too serious. It is because you are not someone that is not aware. You are self-aware. So things that people take with the hands of levity or without seriousness, you take it serious and they will be like, what's wrong with you? Why are you too serious about life? You are too serious about life because your soul is not here to play. You are not here to just connect to every excitement everywhere. No. So most times people always call you that you are too rigid. Oluwafumilaya, thank you for the question. You are too rigid. They feel that you are not easy to please. As an old soul, you are entrusted with weights even before you are trusted with comfort. That is to say, before you enjoy comfort in life, you must have labored. You will see that you struggle more than others. But whenever you hit it like this, that thing that you get in life will never leave your hands. thing that you are working on, it looks as if you are the one that is putting too much effort. Because as an old soul, your soul is supposed to what? Live up to expectation before you begin to enjoy comfort. I've been able to shed off those weights, those assignments that have been placed on your soul. That is why you feel responsible at an early age. You struggle more. The things that your friends get easily, you must struggle for it. That is why you don't take life easily. Are we together? As an old soul, you are entrusted with responsibilities. And if you don't understand the responsibility that you are entrusted with, you will begin to live life like, let me just enjoy life, but you are going to be damaged. Because everybody has an assignment in life. I am talking to people here tonight that you feel very disconnected from everybody. You feel like you are alone. You feel like you are too responsible at your age. You feel like you feel too heavy to carry this kind of weight. You feel obligated to, you are too emotional. You meet with people that betray you because you have not learned the lessons. You begin to experience a lot of hardship because it is through that hardship that you are going to begin to build. You are going to begin to balance and begin to what? To enjoy stability in life. Nothing easy comes for an old soul. Because it's just like someone that graduated from the university. You cannot sit down and you want to compare yourself to a child that is just graduating from secondary school. The assignments that will be given to you is going to be different from the other person that is just graduating from secondary school. That is why it looks as if you are trying to do the same thing that everybody is doing, but you are putting too much effort. It is because you are yet to understand the weight that your soul carries. You are running towards what will I call it? You are running towards visibility. You are running towards acceptance, but your soul is telling you that you are already grown. You are not a baby. You have been tried through different cycles. You are not supposed to live life now like someone that does not understand. Please, TikTok said we are not active. TikTok, ma binu. It's not my fault. I cannot be talking